Welcome to Not Your Average Cinema. Today we are back with Week 12 pick'ems for the NFL. We are getting down there, getting closer and closer to the end of the season already. I don't know where it went. It's
Every
crazy.
year. Every
It's
year.
every year it just flies by right away. You're kind of riding on. Oh, we could, there's still a lot of this season left, but now we're kind of at the point where it's like, some teams kind of have to not necessarily win out, but they got to do pretty well now at this point to make the
Yeah.
playoffs. I think we have a few teams that we could probably say are not going to be making it, even though they're maybe not technically eliminated. And then
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
some that feel like they're locks. I think we're at that point in the season. But then
Yeah.
there's still a decent chunk kind of in the middle there where I think we could have some teams that some might consider to be a good team that are going to end up missing the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that ends up playing out. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think
Um,
next week we will have the Thanksgiving games. So there are going to be a few
ooh.
more Thursday games, and I believe no one has a bye on that week.
Ooh,
So we'll finally be
finally.
back to all the
Finally.
picks again.
Yes, it's been lesser amount of picks each week, which makes it even more impressive that I was able to get a lot of points last week. It finally happened.
How
We
many did
had
you get?
we picked differently on seven different games, you and me. I won six of the seven in that matchup, so I almost swept them all. It was that last one you had the what is
Eagles.
lot Eagles over the Lions. I'm like Bears, Lions. What is the team I'm trying to think of? I know they were in the game, but
A
yeah,
lot of them were all close games.
they were a lot of close ones. But yeah, I had Miami, Carolina, Buffalo, Chicago, Pittsburgh, the Rams, all of them just going my way and getting those dubs. Felt crazy. But yeah, and so now overall, the people are still winning
Leading.
at 110. So the majority percentage, as you'll see later on these games, we count that for the people's vote. They're at 110. And then we both crossed into the hundreds on the same week, which I wouldn't have thought would happen. You are at second place with 103, and I have 100 even. So
Oh
it is
boy.
within three. So I think I
Oof.
gotta stop with I gotta make up points, so I'll pick this person, this and that. That's probably gotten me into more trouble than it's helped,
Yeah, we
except
still
for
need to do
last
that
week.
though to pick or to catch up to the pick'ems, I think, because yeah,
Yeah,
7 and 10 down is that's a lot to make up,
yeah, yeah.
which is
So
going to be tough if we don't have some underdog wins and
yeah,
always pick the right ones for
yeah.
those.
We gotta think. Is it more important to beat the people or each other? But,
That's true.
but starting off, are we gonna match the people on this one? People going with the Buffalo Bills versus the Texans, and I mean the Bills have shown they've lost to the Dolphins, so this is not out of the question, especially with a great defense. With the Texans and a defense that is known to let up a lot of points with the Bills a couple times this year. But I mean, I'm gonna go with the people on this one. I'm not even gonna entertain picking the Texans. They're too scary of a pick for me. I'm going Josh Allen and the Bills.
It is definitely a scary pick, especially coming off of Josh Allen's 6 touchdown game. I think 3 rushing and three
Yeah.
thrown touchdowns, pretty big game. And my immediate thought, Buffalo Bills. But I'm just like, I don't know. Those Texans have been very sneaky. They have been
Yeah.
sneaky. Oh, my goodness. Am I really thinking that the
You're
Texans
all
are going to win this
you're
game?
only
Because
3 points up on me. Are you gonna risk one of them
I know,
here?
but I don't know. There's something pulling
Yeah.
me to
I
the
mean,
Texans here because
your
I'm like,
Thursday night polls have been pretty good.
yeah, I think that's part of it. Is it's like, this is Thursday night. Josh Allen might be out of gas. He might not have much gas left in the tank after all that running he was doing. Um, but yeah, the worst part in my head is if the Texans defense lets up at all, he does anything like that, 3, 4 touchdowns. I don't know that the Texans can score 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I don't know if their offense is good enough. Um, Oh man, that's
You
a
know.
struggle. Is their defense good enough to hold the Bills back? I think it is. We're going Texans.
Wow, I was like, I would be disappointed if you didn't go with them since you're feeling it. You're feeling that
I am.
Shabuzi at
There's this
Thursday
feeling that
night.
I've got that I think it's going to be an ugly game. Because yeah, my initial thought is, oh, they're going to blow those Texans out. I think it's going to be ugly.
Oh man. Okay, so it's an interesting one. We'll see a little bit how this week is shaping up early. Ooh, 64% going with the Bears. Now, I would not feel comfortable as a Bears fan being favored in these games against, I would say, probably someone who you're pretty even with the Steelers.
Hmm.
Trustworthiness. Um, oh, Aaron
They're finally getting the
Rodgers.
spotlight on them because they're in first
Yeah,
place in the division, and I'm
yeah.
worried about that. I'm very worried about the Bears in this position.
We were all wrong about the Bears. I think we all just are all over the place in that
Yeah,
division. But is Aaron Rodgers playing? He had a little issue.
possibly playing. I don't know.
Oh, if he doesn't
Yeah, but I mean,
play,
if this is his last season, he's got to play the Bears. But does he play him at less than 100%? I don't know.
ooh,
Can't lose to him because then they'll just pretend like, oh, we beat
yeah,
Rodgers in his prime.
yeah.
They're going to pretend that that happened. Remember that game?
Ooh,
2015 where we or 2020 2015 2025 where we beat Aaron Rodgers.
ooh. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. If Aaron Rodgers is playing, I'm like, I don't know if he would let himself lose to the Bears in possibly his final season. But is he going to be playing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I like the Steelers to win this. I think they're going to try to keep it up, try to keep the Ravens at bay.
I'm I'm
But
feeling
I could see this going either. I mean,
I'm
it's
feeling
too
Chicago. I'm feeling
these
Chicago in this one.
matchups, but they're all so close.
Yeah, yeah. You're looking to look for different games, and your fantasy team needs a little help this week finding a running back. And are you finding any answers early? Uh,
No.
Teams that might be playing a backup. But yeah, I'll go the Bears. I think that's a toss up, and I like. Ooh. Bengals, Patriots, 9-2 Patriots. It might be 2015 after all. My goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can go against that. I gotta go with the Patriots.
Yeah, I feel the same. I don't think I can go against it, but I think with what these odds are showing, I think it's closer than this shows here. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, the Bengals are out Jamar Chase. He is suspended one
Oh,
game. He is
mhm.
suspended after spitting on what's his face, another player. So that didn't end well for him. But yeah, I think the Patriots should win this one. Uh, but yeah, the way this season's been going, this one kind of feels like one of those where they lose
That's true. The
and
Patriots
give the
need
bear and then give the Bengals a little hope.
Patriots need to be upset. They're one of the teams left that needs to be made a
It's
fool.
kind of like them and the Broncos. They just seem like they haven't been upset
Yeah,
um, in too big of a way. I guess did
yeah.
the Colts beat the Bengals on the last second, or was that the other way around?
Ooh, I think the Colts did, or the
Hmm.
Colts. Yeah, Colts beat the
Or
Broncos
not
on
the
the
Bengals,
last
the
second.
Broncos.
Yeah, and we didn't really know 100% if the Colts were what they are, so that
It's
was a
true.
little bit of an upset. Definitely disappointing loss. Ooh,
I mean, Lions after a loss, home. Lions
yeah,
after a loss at home. I guess I have not heard yet if Dart is playing or if we're gonna get Jameis Winston. Um,
yeah,
I feel like I got to go Lions here. It just feels like they should win this game.
yeah, yeah. Lions gotta win this one.
Gonna do the same thing the Packers did: lose. Eagles beat Giants.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, and I don't think it's gonna be as close as the Packers made it.
Yeah, I hope. I
Oh,
hope
but
for the Lions' sake they don't make it close.
this
This one
one could
is.
be really close.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think like, oh, it's in Lambeau. They're probably the better team. They should win this one. Granted, the Panthers are over 500, so they lost to a team that is 500. Is a potential playoff team at this
Panthers
point. They're
are
right
like,
next to the Bucks.
yeah,
Somehow, it feels like the Bucks have had a great season, yet somehow the Panthers with some shenanigans, could steal that division from them.
Panthers are like on the
I
level
don't
of the
know.
Bucks, on the level of the Chiefs. I, they could be legit,
So yeah,
maybe.
so maybe it's not that bad of an L
Yeah, maybe. And we're
that
better
we had
than
at home.
Vikings divisional game. I don't like losing to the
I don't
Vikings.
I don't like this game at all. This feels like a huge trap game
I
for the
mean, if we
Packers.
lost some of the games that we've lost this year, this is definitely easily losable and easily getting destroyed, possibly multiple scores.
Right. I could see 9 JJ McCarthy just heaving it. I could see him finally getting on connection with Jefferson. It would not surprise me at all.
Yeah.
It's about the game that he would decide to do that, and the Packers are just I don't know wet
Yeah.
fart, just
Yeah.
bad. I could just see it because now Jacobs possibly out, probably out. I would assume he's going to be out. We've already lost Kraft. I'm like, those are like two of the things that had the engine kind of going. I don't know
Yeah.
that the Packers haven't really felt like they've had it ever really sustainably going,
Yeah.
but those
Those are
two
two of the
pieces
guys that,
were the
that
cogs that were
yeah.
forcing the rest to move.
Yeah, they're the two big cogs. You got all the other little receivers in there.
They
Um,
got Jordan Love over not doing anything, just turning.
by himself. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I gotta go Green Bay. We're Green Bay Packers fans. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
could.
go with Green Bay too. They can't lose three at home in a row, right?
No, no.
I hope not. I hope not.
Ooh, well,
Oof.
the Titans may have
This.
lost about 20 in a row at this point
Ooh,
at
yeah.
home.
This one feels like Seahawks have to bounce back here and win this. I'm gonna go with Seattle.
Okay, okay.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know. Earlier on in the year, even though the Titans kind of were bad, I'm like, and maybe their defense is still decent, but it seemed like their defense was keeping them somewhat reasonable. Like they didn't feel like they were the worst team. And I feel like at this point now they feel like they're like the worst team outside of maybe the Jets.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree. And I mean this is the kind of upset that's been happening all year.
That's true
When
though.
we believe in a team. So if the Seahawks can avoid this, I don't think they have a question mark next to their name. This is something that could put an asterisk or a question mark like, okay, maybe these Seahawks do have some fault, some weakness going into the end of the season and the playoffs, but I don't
Right.
think it's going to happen. I think
No.
Seattle's
I
going to win
mean,
this one.
Seattle came
Probably the best, easiest pick so far, which is
yeah.
jinxing it, of course.
Yeah, that's probably true. I think they should win by maybe the most here. Because, I mean, last week, what, Darnold had 4 picks thrown against the Rams,
Oh,
who I think are
oh,
also a
that's right.
top team. He
That's
was
right.
also a top team, and they came down to the last second field goal
Yeah, I mean they
attempt. I
stayed in it.
mean,
They stayed in it with that many turnovers. I was like,
yeah,
this,
against a top team.
yeah.
I mean, you in my head, I would think, oh, the Rams, you give them 4 extra possessions,
Oh, yeah.
they're going to dominate you. And the fact that they only won by, what, 2 points?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's interesting. Like
I
I
think that
kind of
shows how
forgot
good the
it.
Seahawks are.
Like I'm talking about finding this weakness. I'm like, that's a huge weakness right there. 4 turnovers, 4 interceptions. But the fact that they made me forget that by making it so close, just shows how good they are. And but yeah, I think they do need a little bit of bounce back there. But that could be good. You have Charbonnet on your team. That could be good.
Currently, that's true, and maybe it is worth it. They should be running most of the game. Ooh,
Oh no, 50-50. Who are the people picking
yeah,
here? I guess
ooh,
we
but
gotta
Vegas wants
go to
Chiefs to win.
Vegas.
Well, Vegas, well,
Ooh.
maybe not after last week, but I think up till last week had the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl yet, or most likely. So I feel like after last week, that's probably
Ooh.
not the case anymore because now I think they're going to need, especially with the Broncos at 9 wins, the Chiefs are going to need a little bit of help at this point,
Yeah.
and they're going to have to play pretty well. And this is probably kind of I don't know if it's must win, but if you lose this one, I mean, as the Chiefs, well, then you can get 11 wins if you win out.
Maybe
If you
they
lose
don't
this
make it.
one,
Maybe they don't make it. Maybe they don't make the playoffs.
Colts are coming off a bye. Jonathan Taylor gonna have rested legs. He's gonna go for 5 touchdowns.
Maybe he's
Does
got
Patrick Mahomes have that in his arm?
maybe he has rusty legs. You ever
He
think of
might have
that?
rusty legs.
1 week off and he's
Oh, wouldn't that'd be a terrible end of the story if the Colts come out of their bye and they just start a totally
ooh,
different looking team. Like they just look like crap. That'd be really
man.
disappointing. And
Oh
then if
man,
they just
this
continued it,
oh yeah.
that would really suck because I'm really liking the Colts this year. That's why I'm like, I don't. As much as I want to pick Kansas City, I think that's just me thinking they gotta turn it around.
Yeah.
I think I'm just
I
trying to convince myself at this point.
I don't know.
I think the Colts are the better team.
Are you going the Colts?
If Kansas City's at home,
They are at home. They are at home.
and they
Travis
need to,
Kelce's
they
back.
kind of need to win this.
They do need to win it. You got does the coaching take them up a level to where these must-win
I kind of
games
think
are
so.
kind of become playoff games for them? And
Yeah, I mean, this is someone if they do make the playoffs. This is probably a team that they could be facing or might have to face in the game to get into the Super Bowl. So
yeah.
got to be
I
prepared for them.
I think I gotta go KC. I gotta go. It's this kind of pick that as the
Yeah,
week goes on, I probably start to feel worse and worse about it and feel more hyped for the Colts. I think I did that with the Bills and KC. I think I took KC and I was like, oh, I don't feel good about it. I could see the same thing happening here and could definitely see Colts winning this, and that would be a huge statement.
yeah, I agree.
Especially if it sends them like kind of out of the playoffs, ends up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're going to be in a tough spot then. I think I'll actually go Chiefs here as well. There might just be that little bit of rust coming out of the bye week.
Yeah.
Maybe Kansas City can get up early on them and
Yeah.
cause Jones to throw it, and maybe just not quite there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not be surprised if the Colts win this. I don't even know that this is necessarily going to be a close game either way. Whoever wins it, I could see
Yeah.
the Colts or the Chiefs dominating this game.
Yeah. Me too. Ooh.
Okay, Ravens.
Really? I mean, they
I
weren't.
mean, this is the one that the Jets. This is what it feels like. You said earlier. This is one of those games where it kind of feels
Oh.
like this is what's been happening this year. Is some of these kind of crazy games, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
How did the Jets win this game? But
And if
yeah,
I was,
Baltimore has to win this. They have to just keep applying pressure.
yeah, if I was down 15 points still, I still don't think I would pick the Jets. I gotta go Baltimore here. And
It's a
I
ballsy
mean,
pick to pick the
but I mean,
Jets.
that would be, I mean, Baltimore didn't look that good. Like to start
No,
off that last game, what was it, the Browns they were
I think
playing?
so.
Divisional
I
game,
think.
but still it's the Browns.
I think. I
They
think
were
if the
close.
Browns had a competent offense, I think the Browns would be right in it too. I think their defense is really, really good because they've been
Mhm.
keeping them in some of these games. They beat the Packers. I mean,
They are good. They are
I think
good.
the first game of the season, the Bengals barely snuck by them, if I remember right. Because I was thinking after a couple weeks, I'm like, I feel like even though the Browns that might have been 0-2 at that point, I'm like, I think they're a better team than that suggests. And I thought they might start getting it going. That's when they had Joe Flacco, I think, starting. Now their offense is much worse. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
but
That's true.
that's
They
why I'm
did
like,
have.
I don't know if I could blame the Ravens for playing. I think it's just
Yeah,
a tough defense.
that's true. That defense. I forgot. I totally blocked that out of my memory that they held the Packers. That explosive Packers offense held them to. Oh man.
They're kind of what derailed the Packers'
Ooh,
season. Perfect season,
it
one
really
could say.
is. It really is the best season ever played. Derailed because of those guys right there. And ooh, they're not even favored here. Like, what
Yeah,
is what's
that's
good
where I'm gonna
about
I'm gonna go with them. I'm going with the Browns here because of that. With how bad the Raiders
what
looked
what's
against
good
the
about the
Cowboys, who
Raiders?
have like the worst defense in the league, or like bottom five.
Why are they
I,
favored? Like, what are you like? At least, like you said, you can point to something on the Browns that you like. I don't know if there's anything about the Raiders that stands out to me.
I don't
So,
know. I mean, like, yeah, if you just watched them last
and
night, I just don't know. Like, it just didn't seem like. sure they could maybe get in field goal range, but they just floundered once they got into that area of the
Yeah.
field.
Oh, they're gonna put
So
up.
yeah, maybe I guess if you, I mean, the Browns offense has not been that good. So I guess if you're thinking maybe they get 4 or 5 field goals, that might do it.
Yeah. I don't think so. I gotta go the Browns, but now that I'm thinking about it, Raiders are gonna put up like 40 points, and it's.
Yep. Now that I talked up the Browns defense, they're just gonna let up a huge, huge sum of points.
But I can't. I mean, like, yeah, when I think about it, I'm like, Browns are better. I gotta go the Browns. They're gonna win this game, but I cannot imagine the Browns getting a win. Maybe this is
I know
another tie. I could see
this
this
could be
being
a
a
tie.
tie.
This could be a tie.
It could be a 0-0 tie. Ooh.
Frickin' Jags.
What
Last
is
week
up with
I
what is up
finally
with
give up on them. I finally give up on the Jags. They just smack the Chargers. That's
that?
their biggest smacking they've given out all season. I'm like, well, maybe I just got to keep picking against them. I've got them as a Super Bowl bet, Super Bowl win bet.
No.
So maybe I just keep picking against them and they'll just keep dominating teams. I don't know.
Can he possibly do it? Can he do it? I mean, they're a team that can lose to the Cardinals. They
Oh
can
yeah,
do it. They're totally capable of it.
they are more than capable of it. Their offense is just ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Another
gonna.
bad offense. There's so many of these teams that have like decent to good to great defenses that their offense is just terrible. And
Yeah,
like the worst part is some of them have like weapons. I just don't get it. It's
yeah.
like my gosh, is the quarterback play that bad? And that's where Cardinals. I think they've got was it Jacoby Brissett playing?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
I think he's kind of been playing recently, and I think he's actually done pretty well. So it does have me a little bit nervous for the Jaguars here. Uh,
But just coming off of that game, like the Herbert bench because they're so far back.
yeah, but maybe they treated that like their Super Bowl. Now they're done for the season.
That's true.
Let's go on vacation.
Oh,
I'll go with I'll go with the Jaguars and just jinx them again here.
yeah, I shouldn't.
This one could go either way.
I shouldn't join you. They're gonna bite us harder than they bit the Chargers, but I gotta go Jags. Gotta go Jags after that. Do not screw us. Ooh, why isn't this a Thanksgiving game? My goodness, Eagles
That's because
and
the Chiefs, I think, get
Cowboys.
Dallas. That's going to be a fun game.
Uh, uh, yeah,
Both teams probably needing the win to
yeah.
stay alive.
I mean, they're gonna be about the same record here. After they whoop these Eagles, uh, and can they? Can they? I mean, it's divisional.
They
I could
can.
see it. I would love it.
After going and beating the Packers and the Lions, who people would probably argue are better teams,
Yeah,
I can 100% see Dallas shellacking the Eagles, giving them a beating that they've been deserving for weeks now.
yeah.
But the Eagles' defense holding, I mean, the Packers' offense hasn't been amazing.
No,
So
we're not
that's
good.
surprising that we didn't have that. But holding the Lions, what was it, 9 points?
Yeah,
I mean, that's, and I think that was going for two, so it was a touchdown and a field goal, I think.
yeah.
Two
Oh,
scores? I mean,
the Eagles.
Lions?
I'm just like Cowboys. I think they'll keep it close for sure. I could see
Hmm.
them beating the Eagles by 2 scores. I But I mean, the Eagles always stay in these games.
They
They're
do.
always there, and they
They
get
stay in
some
it.
shenanigans at the end,
They
just
do.
like last time,
And they've
just like
been,
they did to beat the Lions. I don't think the Lions would have done anything with that possession,
yeah.
but
It just, yeah, it seems like I, I try not to get too into it. I know some people get like, oh, the Chiefs get all the refs calls, all the calls, and it does seem like this year the Eagles have kind of had not necessarily the refs in their pocket, but they've had some pretty important calls, or a lot of them in games, because a
yeah,
lot of their games have been really close. They've
yeah,
kind of had them go in their favor and either kept them alive or kind of gotten them the wins. It seems like
yeah. You heard it
Dallas
here
gonna
first.
have
They
to
have not
worry about
earned a
that though.
single win.
I
Um,
think I think Dallas wins this. I
oh
think
no,
Dallas wins this. I think they try to keep the dream alive.
Oh man, that's true. This is like the season for Dallas.
I think it is. I mean, otherwise, yeah, you're what, 4, 6, and 1. How many? What did I say? How many games? 4, 6, and 1, 11. So that'd be 6 games left. So you could get to 10 wins
But then oh
if you win
no.
out. And they're
Then
playing the
they're
Chiefs next week. Yeah, I mean, oh man, it's a gauntlet.
then they're right there. Oh no. Then the Packers have another team to fight with for that last spot.
And that's going to be interesting because they
Oh,
tied each other.
yeah.
They're the two teams with the tie.
Oh no. Oh, I was so tempted to go Dallas. I was so tempted to go Dallas. But I'm like, but the Eagles just always do. But it's divisional game. I'm going with Dallas. I'm going with Dallas. I gotta do. I mean, the Eagles
I
just
don't know what it is about that, but it
they.
just feels like Dallas should beat them here. I don't know why, even though they've pretty much what feels like shut out the Packers and Lions in
Yeah,
back-to-back weeks.
I,
I don't know.
I see that
Hopefully, Dallas
star.
has a secret.
I see that star. I think Dak Prescott, and I'm like 40 to 50 points. That's what I've seen, and I don't know why.
Yeah. The worst part is it's probably going to be the Eagles scoring the 40 to 50 points.
Yes,
And
yes.
Dallas will have like 9. Yep,
Oh,
we were so wrong on that one.
oh, come on,
No, this is
Falcons,
disgusting.
Falcons. Wait, is
This is-
Penix injured again?
He's out, I
He's
think, for
out.
the season.
Well, that throws this up in the air.
And then I think Drake
Oh,
London's also going to be out this game at least.
who's
Their top
he?
receiver.
Oh, top receiver. Oh no,
The guy that got like 3
no.
touchdowns a week ago or something
But
against the Patriots.
defense, but defense.
And then you got the
Um,
Saints, who I don't know if they have a bye last week.
they might
Did
have.
they play last week? I don't remember them.
I'm not sure. Ooh, that's a. I don't know what to
It was
do.
an ugly game. I don't know what's going to happen here.
I mean, I like the Falcons. I think I've liked them for a long
It
time.
really feels like with the Saints being favored by Vegas, at least, it kind of makes me feel like they're not going to win.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me feel like, oh, the Falcons will have one of their big games that they've had sporadically this season.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Saints. Can't
Yeah,
believe it. I can't believe it, but I think I'm gonna.
yeah. With those injuries, the Falcons, I don't love it, and they've been so inconsistent. Saints, I don't know that. I mean, they haven't been a terrible team. They're not a 2-8 team. Probably better than the Eagles, honestly. But
Who isn't?
Eagles might be better than Jets and Titans. Uh, ugh, divisional game. This is just ugly. Ah, this could just be like 9-12. Oh man,
Could
I
be a
don't like
high
this game
scoring
at all.
one. You
It
don't
could be
know.
a high scoring
It's
game
one or
too.
the other.
I'll go with the Falcons. I will
Ooh.
go with them.
Yeah, there's some of these toss-ups that are like,
I'm
oh,
going
those are
with
the
your Hall of Famer Kirk Cousins.
yes. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no, Bucks. How did I get the Bucks to 15-2? My gosh, they've had a gauntlet. Feels like they're playing one of the playoff teams every week.
I
Where
think
did I
so.
ever
I'm
get
like, they get the
this
Chiefs
from?
and the
My
Bills and
gosh.
the Eagles. Now they're on to the Rams, the best team in football,
My
possibly
goodness.
by far. Um,
Oh yeah, kind of seems like the Buccaneers have. I think the injuries have caught up to them a little bit, and the Rams just kind of keep doing their thing.
Bucks are going to be in danger if they lose this.
They are going to be in a lot of danger. I'm like, I don't know if it's just me wanting the Bucks to stay in this. That's like, oh, pick the Bucks. But I got to realize, me picking the Bucks does not make them win.
No, no.
The Rams,
Ooh.
they just feel good. Just feel like a good team.
So what all injuries do they have on the Bucks?
I think they have, Mike Evans is out pretty much. I
Oh,
think the whole season, unless maybe the playoffs he might play. I don't know. And then with Godwin, I think their second wide
ooh.
receiver has been out. I, I don't know if he'll play, and even if he does, I don't know. They're running back, and Bucky is out. He might be coming back somewhat soon. I don't think he was supposed to make it back for this game yet. I
Mhm.
might be misremembering that.
That's that's
It's
pretty
a lot of
tough.
offensive talent. I guess I don't know as much about their defense. I think about it. Has their defense been good?
I don't know
I
actually.
guess I don't really think of them as being a good
I feel
defense,
like they're
but
always in close games, so it can't
yeah,
be too good. And the
yeah.
Rams just picked off Darnold for like 4 picks, so I was tempted. I'm like, I feel like the Bucks could do this. I feel like this always has the potential to be a shootout, but I think I gotta go with the Rams. I gotta go with them.
Kind of a little worried too because I think Stafford's now like the favorite for the MVP, and I feel like when that happened to the other side here, I was thinking Baker was kind of in the conversation. I think he's definitely towards the top at least. Then ever since then, it seems like it's just been not good. So
Yeah,
I'm really worried that now the light is
yeah.
on Matt Stafford, and he goes to old Matt Stafford. He finally, I think, broke 500
Oh
career
yeah,
win percentage in his
that's true.
career. I think he
That's
finally broke over that
that's
with
true.
his
He
last
did.
game. He hasn't ever in his career been over 500, and finally now that he's got to play with a good team,
It's true. He's
he's
got to
finally
keep it
there.
up. He's got to keep it up.
He does have to keep it up. I'll go with the Rams. They're a good
Yeah,
offense. These teams feel like, yeah, they feel like almost in some ways the same team, but
yeah, yeah.
it just feels like the Rams are maybe in a little better spot right now.
One's playing good, one's playing bad. Oh,
Ooh, what a
oh,
Monday night game! It's actually better than I guess. At first, I was like, "Oh, this isn't going to be fun." But if the Panthers are legit at all, I mean, this could be a game.
oh man,
Shockingly,
that
like
is
if you
true.
only watch like Monday Night Football and you just think of the Panthers of the past, you're like, "Oh, this isn't 49 are going to dominate this game." But I don't know.
That's true. Who did they?
49ers are getting healthy though. Finally got Purdy back.
Oh, I was like, who did they just beat? The Panthers. Oh, Falcons. They just beat the Falcons. Maybe that's not so good. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I think that as much as it's been a good story for the Panthers, I think the 49ers should probably win this. They're at home, getting healthy. They're a tough team to beat.
Def
They've
defense
played
good.
tough the whole season. I think they're probably above average, average to above average. It seems like they just win games that they should.
Oh, this is
I don't know. I think this 90 to 10 is. I think
yeah, I
that's a
think
little off.
that's
I think it's closer than that.
oh man. So you're going Niners. Oh, this is like that last little opportunity for me to get in like a super underdog pick.
Vegas is suggesting it's not even really going to be close, but I don't know. It
Yeah,
just that feels wrong.
yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go Niners, but I like the Panthers to put up a fight.
Yeah, yeah. I don't hate them in this matchup, and
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if they somehow pulled off a upset. But I think this one, I think it would be close if the 49ers lost. I think they at least stay in the game until the
Yeah,
end.
I think
It
so.
doesn't feel like 49ers are getting blown out here. Could be blown out the other way, but
Yeah.
uh,
I think
trying to
Panthers
imagine
are
a
only
game
gonna
where
win.
49ers get blown out.
Yeah. I think Panthers are only gonna win with like a field goal at the last second, something like that.
Well, so yeah, those are week 12. Did I say week
Yep.
12? Week 12 picks.
12. Yes.
So yeah, let us know in the comments below which teams you would be picking this week, and let us know who your lock of the week is and who your maybe upset of the week pick will be. But otherwise, we hope to see you on the next one. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on that NFL popcorn.